AudioBooksTube is glad to produce, publish, and offer. Master your day, plan, execute, achieve. By Sage D. Esotreasure. Imagine waking up to a blaring alarm. It jolts you awake, and your first thought is how much there is to do, yet how little time there seems to be to get it all done. Each day feels like an endless cycle of chasing after tasks, fighting against time, and often feeling like, despite your efforts, nothing truly moves forward. Does this sound familiar? It's a reality for many of us. We live in a world that constantly demands our attention, pulling us in multiple directions, and making it difficult to maintain control over our time and priorities. But what if there was a way to turn this chaos into something meaningful? What if you could transform your daily grind into a structured path that leads to fulfillment and achievement? The audiobook Master Your Day offers precisely that, a roadmap for transforming the chaos of everyday life into an organized plan of action. The key to unlocking your full potential and realizing your dreams isn't in working harder, but in working smarter, with intention and purpose. Without adopting these strategies, you risk settling for mediocrity, never quite reaching the extraordinary life you're capable of living. But it doesn't have to be this way. You have the power to master each day, and by doing so, master your life. Daily mastery is not a lofty ideal, but a realistic approach grounded in the notion that our lives are shaped by our daily habits and choices. Think of each day as a building block, small but powerful, and with the potential to create massive change over time. When we view life in this way, the overwhelming sense of daily tasks becomes a structured opportunity for growth, development, and achievement. The magic is in the details, in the small consistent actions that, when compounded over weeks, months, and years, lead to monumental transformations. Imagine starting each day with clarity, knowing what your priorities are, and ending each day with a sense of accomplishment. This isn't an unattainable dream. It's what happens when you choose to live with intentionality and purpose. In other words, when you master your day, you unlock the door to mastering your life. It's about taking charge of your time, energy, and focus, ensuring that these precious resources are directed toward what truly matters to you. The most significant changes don't come from drastic overhauls or major life shifts. Instead, they come from the accumulation of small habits that we repeat daily. For example, doing a single push-up might seem insignificant, but if you did one every day for a year, that's 365 push-ups. Over a decade? 3,650 push-ups. Imagine applying that same principle to your professional growth, your relationships, your health. The compounding effect of daily habits is incredibly powerful. Mastering your day also requires a shift in mindset. Rather than viewing each day as a burden filled with obstacles to be endured, you learn to see it as a series of opportunities for growth and achievement. Challenges are no longer something to avoid but something to embrace. They become chances to improve, learn, and move forward. But let's be realistic, Rome wasn't built in a day. and neither is a life of consistent achievement. Mastering your day is a process, and like all processes, it takes time. The first step is gaining an understanding of the core principles of daily mastery. Once you understand how to approach each day with intention and purpose, you can begin to implement small but impactful habits. This might be as simple as setting clear intentions each morning, prioritizing tasks effectively, or reflecting on your achievements at the end of the day. These small habits, though seemingly insignificant at first, are the foundation of daily mastery. Over time, as you consistently apply these principles, you'll begin to notice more profound changes in your life. Personal and professional growth will become the norm, not the exception. You'll approach challenges with a newfound sense of confidence, and problems that once seemed insurmountable will become opportunities for growth and creative problem solving. There are several key steps in this journey of daily mastery, and each builds upon the last to create a robust framework for success. The first step is to establish a daily routine that aligns with your core values. This alignment ensures that your actions are meaningful and directed toward what truly matters to you. When your days are grounded in your values, they have purpose, and with purpose comes clarity. Next, we dive into the art of prioritization. In a world filled with endless distractions and demands, knowing how to focus on what truly matters is a critical skill. It's not enough to simply be productive. You must ensure that your productivity is directed toward meaningful tasks that will have the greatest impact on your long-term goals. By learning to prioritize effectively, you'll ensure that you're not just doing more for the sake of doing more, but doing the right things. As you align your actions with your values, prioritization becomes easier. And as you prioritize more effectively, you'll have more energy and focus to devote to what truly matters. This creates a positive cycle of growth and achievement. As you continue to master your day, your life will begin to transform. Each day becomes another step forward toward a life of fulfillment and success. Throughout this process, you'll explore various strategies and techniques to help you stay on track. These might include specific tools for overcoming procrastination, maintaining momentum, or managing your energy effectively. The goal is not just to provide information, but to inspire transformation. The true value of this approach lies not in reading about it, but in doing it. As you move through each strategy, you'll be encouraged to put the concepts into practice immediately. The journey toward daily mastery is ongoing. Even as you become more proficient in managing your day, new challenges will inevitably arise. But with each day you master, you're building the skills, habits, and mindset necessary for long-term success. You're laying the groundwork for a future where growth, achievement, and fulfillment are the norm, not the exception. As you begin this journey, take a moment to reflect on your current approach to the day ahead. How will you approach it differently now that you understand the power of daily mastery? Each new day is an opportunity to take another step forward in your personal and professional development. By mastering your day, you unlock the door to mastering your life, creating a future filled with purpose, achievement, and fulfillment. Turn the page of your life and step into the next phase of your journey toward a more purposeful, productive, and fulfilling existence. The time to start is not tomorrow, not later, but right here, right now. With each day that passes, you have the chance to make choices that steer your life toward growth, success, and personal fulfillment. The key to unlocking this potential lies in mastering each day as it comes. Before we delve deeper into this transformative process, remember to subscribe to resources that will support your growth. Activate notifications, and don't forget to share valuable tips with others. Your commitment to self-improvement doesn't just benefit you, it ripples outward, inspiring and uplifting those around you. As the first light of dawn breaks through the window, a new day awaits. How often do we stumble into our mornings, barely awake and already overwhelmed? We rush from task to task, reacting to whatever comes our way without taking the time to align our actions with what truly matters to us. But what if you could start each day with purpose and clarity? What if the first moments of your morning set the tone for a productive, grounded day? This is what happens when you build your foundation first. You create a base of stability, focus, and intention that allows everything else in your day to flourish. The idea of putting your foundation first isn't just about setting a rigid schedule or waking up at a certain hour. It's about creating a strong, stable platform from which all your actions can emerge. So, what exactly constitutes this foundation? At its heart, it's your core values, the guiding principles that define what matters most to you. These values influence every decision you make, every action you take, and every goal you pursue. They are the bedrock upon which you can construct a life filled with meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. Yet, how often do we pause to truly consider what our core values are? Many of us drift through life without ever articulating the principles that drive us. Without this clarity, we end up like a boat without a rudder, pulled in various directions by the whims and pressures of daily life. To build a solid foundation, the first step is identifying what those values are. Take the time to reflect on the moments when you felt the most alive, the most fulfilled. What was it about those experiences that resonated deeply with you? Was it the feeling of achievement, a connection with others, a sense of creativity, or the joy of serving others? These reflections are clues to uncovering the core values that guide your life. Another way to uncover your values is to think about the qualities you admire in others. When you look at someone you respect, what is it that stands out? Is it their integrity, their courage, their compassion? Often, the traits we admire in others reflect the values we hold within ourselves, even if we haven't fully acknowledged them yet. Once you've identified your values, the next step is aligning your daily actions with these guiding principles. This doesn't mean every moment needs to be grand or profound. Instead, it's about making small, consistent choices that reflect what truly matters to you. If lifelong learning is a core value, maybe you begin your day with a few pages of an insightful book. If connection is important, you might send a kind message to a loved one. These small actions, repeated daily, create a pattern of living that is in harmony with your values, leading to a life filled with meaning and purpose. But knowing your values is only the beginning. To truly live in alignment with these principles, you need to create a morning routine that centers you and sets the tone for the day ahead. This is where practices like meditation and journaling come into play. Meditation doesn't have to be a lengthy or complicated process. In fact, it's a simple yet powerful way to clear mental clutter and connect with your inner self. Just a few minutes of quiet reflection can help you focus, recalibrate, and set the stage for a more intentional day. Journaling, on the other hand, allows you to put your thoughts, feelings, and intentions into words. It's a conversation with yourself, a way to explore what's going on inside and set clear goals for the day. But journaling isn't just about creating a to-do list. Instead, it's an opportunity to ask yourself deeper questions. How do I want to show up today? What are the most important things I can do to align my actions with my values? Setting daily intentions is a crucial part of this practice. An intention isn't the same as a task, it's a statement about how you want to approach the day. For example, today, I will meet challenges with curiosity rather than frustration, or today, I will seek opportunities to show kindness. These intentions shape your mindset and help you navigate the day with clarity and purpose. Of course, you may wonder how to incorporate these practices into your life. The key is to start small. You don't need to overhaul your entire morning routine in one go. Begin with just 5 minutes of reflection or meditation. Write a single sentence in your journal. Set one intention for the day. Over time, these small steps will add up, creating a solid foundation that supports your growth and success. As you begin to put these practices into action, you may encounter some challenges. One common hurdle is identifying your core values. If you're feeling stuck, try using guided reflection exercises. Ask yourself questions like, what am I willing to stand up for, even if it comes at a cost, or what do I want people to remember about me? These questions can help you dig deeper and uncover the values that truly matter to you. Another challenge is maintaining consistency. Life gets busy, and it's easy to let these practices slip. But the key to building a solid foundation is consistency, not perfection. It's better to meditate for 2 minutes each day than to aim for an hour and give up after a week. The power lies in regular, repeated action. As you continue to practice putting your foundation first, you'll start to notice changes. You'll feel more centered and grounded. You'll be better able to navigate challenges and make decisions that align with your values. You'll find that your days aren't just reactive but intentional. You're not merely managing your time, you're mastering it. This is just the beginning. Once you've established a strong foundation, you're ready to build something truly remarkable. With your values guiding you, you're not just responding to the day's demands, but shaping your day to reflect the life you want to live. As you grow in mastery, your productivity and fulfillment will increase, not because you're doing more, but because you're doing what matters. Take a moment to reflect on how you'll put this into practice. How will you approach tomorrow differently, now that you understand the power of starting your day with intention and alignment? Remember, the journey toward daily mastery is ongoing, and each day offers a new opportunity to grow, evolve, and create a life of purpose and fulfillment. Imagine this: you wake up each morning, fully aware that the day ahead is not just another series of random events, but a carefully crafted opportunity. Rather than falling into the chaos of tasks, distractions, and obligations, you approach your day with a sense of calm purpose, knowing that every moment will be used in alignment with your most important goals. How do you get there? The answer lies in what we'll explore next: strategic planning. Strategic planning isn't just about making lists or managing time. It's about crafting a daily blueprint that aligns with your values, your goals, and your long-term vision. It's about transforming each day from a reactive experience into a proactive journey toward personal and professional growth. Take a moment and consider this. Navigating life without a plan is like captaining a ship without a map or compass. You might stay afloat, but you're at the mercy of external forces, drifting wherever the tides of life take you. In contrast, when you have a clear plan, when you know your destination and how to get there, you have the power to steer your life toward the results that matter most to you. So, how do we begin this process of strategic planning? It all starts with understanding the nature of your daily tasks. Not every task holds the same importance. Some are urgent, some are important, some are distractions, and some are downright wasteful. The key is knowing how to tell the difference and focusing your energy where it will have the greatest impact. One of the most powerful tools you can use for this is the Eisenhower Matrix. This simple tool, named after President Dwight D. Eisenhower, categorizes your tasks based on urgency and importance, helping you prioritize what matters most. Picture a square divided into 4 sections. The top left quadrant is for tasks that are both urgent and important. These are your must-do priorities. The top right is for important but not urgent tasks, often linked to your long-term goals. These tasks can easily be neglected but are vital for long-term success. The bottom left is for tasks that are urgent but not important, often distractions that demand your time but offer little in return. Finally, the bottom right is for tasks that are neither urgent nor important. These are the time wasters that should be minimized or eliminated altogether. By categorizing your tasks using the Eisenhower Matrix, you gain a clear picture of where to focus your time and energy. But the real magic happens when you pair this with time blocking. Time blocking is a simple but powerful concept. Instead of letting your day get consumed by random interruptions, you allocate specific chunks of time to the tasks that matter most. This allows you to create structure in your day and protect your most valuable resource, your time. Think of your day as a blank canvas. With time blocking, you can paint that canvas with intention, dedicating time for deep, focused work, personal development, and relaxation. Imagine knowing that from 9 to 11 a.m., you will tackle your most critical work tasks, while from 1 to 2 p.m., you will engage in personal growth activities like reading or learning a new skill. By structuring your day in this way, you ensure that every hour is used with purpose. But time blocking is only half the equation. To really make progress, you need to break down your larger goals into manageable daily tasks. Let's say you have a big project at work or a personal ambition, like writing a book or running a marathon. These big goals can feel overwhelming when viewed as a whole. But when you break them down into smaller, actionable steps, pebbles instead of boulders, they suddenly become much more achievable. This is how effective strategic planning works. You take your big, long-term goals and break them down into smaller pieces. Then, each day, you tackle one small piece at a time. Not only does this make the goal feel more manageable, but it also provides you with a sense of progress. Each day, as you complete a task, you know you are moving closer to your ultimate goal. This feeling of progress is crucial for maintaining motivation and momentum. Now, here's where things get even more powerful. You don't just set your plan and forget about it. Strategic planning is an ongoing process. Each week, you review your progress and adjust your plan as needed. This regular reflection ensures that your daily actions stay aligned with your broader objectives. It also allows you to celebrate your wins, learn from any setbacks, and fine-tune your approach. For instance, let's say you set aside time each evening to plan the next day. You start by listing all the tasks you need to accomplish. Using the Eisenhower matrix, you categorize them: urgent and important, important but not urgent, and so on. Then, you create a time-blocked schedule for the following day. You might block out 2 hours in the morning for your most pressing tasks, followed by time in the afternoon for important but less urgent work. As you go through your day, you'll likely find that this structure gives you a sense of control and clarity. You know exactly what you need to focus on, and because you've already prioritized your tasks, you won't waste time on distractions or low-value activities. You'll also find that this approach leaves you with more energy at the end of the day, since you won't be constantly switching between tasks or reacting to every interruption. The beauty of strategic planning is that it creates a sense of flow in your day. You move from task to task with intention, knowing that each step is part of a larger plan. And as you start to see the results of your efforts, whether it's completing a project, hitting a milestone, or simply feeling more accomplished at the end of the day, you'll be motivated to continue refining and improving your approach. Incorporating this kind of planning into your life doesn't require a massive overhaul. Start small. Begin with just a few minutes each evening to plan the next day. Use the Eisenhower matrix to prioritize your tasks, and create a simple time-block schedule. As you build the habit, you'll find that the benefits compound. you'll be more productive, more focused, and more in control of your time. And perhaps most importantly, you'll feel a deeper sense of purpose in everything you do. Because when you approach each day with a plan that aligns with your values and goals, you're not just getting things done, you're moving closer to the life you want to create. Strategic planning is more than just a productivity hack, it's a way to live with intention. By taking control of your day, you take control of your life. You move from reacting to circumstances to shaping your own destiny. So, take the first step. Start planning your days with purpose, and watch as your life begins to change in profound and meaningful ways. Picture this: you wake up with a clear plan for your day. You've mapped out your schedule, set your priorities, and identified the key tasks that need to get done. But as the hours unfold, you find yourself procrastinating or getting distracted by small, insignificant tasks. Does this scenario sound familiar? You're not alone in this struggle. Many people experience the gap between planning and execution. They have the best intentions, but when it's time to act, something seems to hold them back. What's missing is the key ingredient: execution. Execution is the difference between having ideas and turning those ideas into results. You may have the most brilliant strategy in place, but without execution, it remains just that, a strategy. To bridge this gap, you need to develop an edge, a mindset and a system that turns intention into action. I call this the execution edge. The execution edge is all about building consistency, discipline, and momentum in your actions. It's about training yourself to take action even when it's difficult or when you don't feel like it. It's about transforming your ability to get things done, regardless of the obstacles in your way. How do you cultivate this execution edge? It begins with understanding your habits and identifying the barriers that hold you back. One of the most common barriers is procrastination. But rather than seeing procrastination as the enemy, think of it as a signal. It's a clue that something in your approach needs attention. Are you avoiding a task because it seems overwhelming? Are you afraid of failure? Or maybe you're just unsure of where to start. By identifying the root cause of your procrastination, you can develop strategies to overcome it. One effective technique is the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. This simple rule helps you tackle those small tasks that tend to pile up, creating a sense of momentum that can carry you through the day. But what about the larger, more daunting tasks? These are the ones that often paralyze us and create anxiety. This is where another powerful strategy comes into play: eating the frog. This concept suggests that you should tackle your most challenging or important task first thing in the morning. By getting it out of the way early, you set a tone of accomplishment for the rest of the day, and everything else feels easier in comparison. These techniques can help you overcome procrastination, but the real key to building an execution edge lies in discipline. Many people rely on motivation to get things done, but motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes, and when it disappears, so does your ability to take action. Discipline, on the other hand, is what sustains you when motivation fades. Discipline is about taking action even when you don't feel like it. One way to build discipline is through accountability. Accountability systems act as a support structure, keeping you on track. This could involve having an accountability partner who checks in on your progress or making a public commitment to your goals. By sharing your goals with others, you create external pressure that encourages you to follow through. Another technique for building discipline is habit stacking. Habit stacking involves linking a new habit you want to develop with an existing habit that's already ingrained in your routine. For example, if you want to start meditating every morning, you could stack that habit onto brushing your teeth. Since brushing your teeth is something you already do consistently, linking the new habit to it increases the likelihood that you'll follow through. As you implement these strategies, you'll find that momentum builds naturally. Every task you complete, no matter how small, creates a positive feedback loop. You begin to crave the sense of accomplishment that comes with getting things done, and this craving becomes a powerful motivator in itself. But let's be real. Building your execution edge isn't always going to be easy. There will be days when you falter, when old habits resurface, or when external factors throw you off course. The key is to anticipate these challenges and have a plan in place for when they arise. For example, you might find that overscheduling your day leads to burnout, especially when unexpected events or tasks pop up. To avoid this, try building buffer time into your schedule, small pockets of time between tasks that allow for flexibility and recharge moments. You might also experiment with different time blocking strategies. Some people find that dedicating their mornings to their most important and challenging tasks works best because that's when their energy levels are highest. Others prefer working in shorter, focused blocks of time, like the Pomodoro technique, which involves working for 25 minutes and then taking a short break. It's important to recognize that no plan is perfect. As you work on developing your execution edge, you'll encounter obstacles and setbacks. The important thing is to stay adaptable and regularly review and adjust your strategies. This could mean doing a quick check-in at the end of each day to assess your progress or conducting a more comprehensive review at the end of each week. As you begin to master execution, you'll notice a shift in how you approach your day. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list, you'll feel empowered by the progress you're making. Each day will become a stepping stone toward your larger goals, and you'll build a sense of confidence in your ability to follow through on your plans. Confidence is one of the most valuable byproducts of consistent execution. When you consistently take action and see results, you start to believe in yourself and your ability to achieve what you set out to do. This self-belief becomes a powerful force, driving further action and creating a cycle of achievement. The final piece of the puzzle is understanding that execution isn't just about productivity, it's about creating the life you want. Every time you take action, you're moving closer to the life you envision for yourself. It's not about checking off boxes on a to-do list, It's about bringing your vision to life, one task at a time. So, as you develop your execution edge, remember that it's not just about doing more, it's about doing what matters. It's about aligning your actions with your values and goals and building the discipline to follow through, even when it's tough. By mastering the art of execution, you can transform your days and ultimately your life. In the modern world, where distractions seem to be waiting at every corner, maintaining focus is becoming more challenging yet essential. Picture a day where you start strong, with a clear set of goals and tasks, but soon find yourself losing track, caught up in less important activities or simply unable to sustain the concentration needed for more complex tasks. Overcoming procrastination, maintaining focus, and sticking to long-term goals require more than just willpower. It calls for a system, a strategy that helps you take consistent action while keeping your energy and focus intact. One of the most common pitfalls people face is slipping back into procrastination, especially when dealing with tasks that feel overwhelming or complex. A simple yet effective way to combat this is by setting up immediate rewards for completing tasks. These rewards don't have to be extravagant. Something as small as a few minutes of your favorite music, a short walk, or a quick snack can be enough to create an extra incentive for action. By tying small rewards to task completion, you're giving yourself a mental nudge to power through difficult tasks. Another significant hurdle many face is maintaining motivation, particularly when pursuing long-term goals. At times, the end seems too far off, and the grind of daily work can cause your motivation to wane. This is where understanding and connecting with your why becomes crucial. Regularly reminding yourself why you're working toward your goals and visualizing the outcome can reignite your passion. It's not just about staying motivated in the short term, but keeping your eyes on the bigger picture, feeling the emotional connection to your future success. This deep emotional link serves as a powerful motivator, especially when discipline alone isn't enough. In practical terms, putting these concepts into action can make all the difference. For instance, implement the 2-minute rule for a week. If you come across a task that will take less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. You might be amazed at how quickly you can clear small tasks from your to-do list, and more importantly, how much mental clarity and relief this can create. It's often the little things that pile up and weigh down our focus, so clearing them early sets the stage for a more productive day. Beyond short-term tactics, establishing a routine for accountability is key. One practical method is daily check-ins, either with a partner or with yourself. Set aside time each day to reflect on your progress, celebrate the wins, and identify areas where you need improvement. This simple habit not only helps you track progress but also refines your approach to productivity. Regular reflection enables you to see patterns, fine-tune your strategies, and maintain momentum over the long haul. If you're enjoying this audiobook and finding value in the content, we kindly ask you to take a moment to subscribe to the channel. A large portion of our listeners and viewers haven't subscribed yet, and by doing so, you'll help us grow and continue bringing you more high-quality audiobooks. Your support means a lot to us, and it's just one click away. So, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to stay connected and never miss out on our latest releases. When you consistently apply these methods, you'll notice a gradual shift in how you approach tasks. Once daunting tasks become manageable, procrastination loses its hold, and a sense of control and empowerment takes over. You begin to realize that you have both the mindset and the tools to turn your plans into reality. However, consistent action, as crucial as it is just one part of the equation. There's another, often overlooked, skill that can take your productivity to an entirely new level: the ability to focus. In today's world, filled with constant information and endless distractions, the ability to focus deeply has become a rare and valuable skill. Imagine being able to drop into a state of intense concentration, shutting out all the noise and distractions, and zeroing in on what truly matters. This is not just a dream, it's a skill that can be cultivated with a formula personalized to your unique needs and circumstances. I call this the focus formula. The focus formula is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's not a magic pill that suddenly grants you unwavering attention. Instead, it's a tailored approach to cultivating and sustaining deep focus throughout your day. It's about understanding your natural rhythms, creating an environment that fosters concentration, and employing techniques that maximize your ability to focus. Why is mastering this formula so important? In a fast-paced, information-saturated world, deep focus is not only rare, it's a competitive advantage. Those who can harness this skill are able to accomplish more in less time and with greater precision. However, the benefits extend beyond mere productivity. When you achieve deep focus, you enter a state of flow, a mental state where time seems to disappear, and you're fully immersed in your task. This flow state not only enhances your efficiency but also reduces stress and boosts your sense of accomplishment. So, how do you begin to develop your personalized focus formula? It starts with self-awareness. Everyone has natural patterns when it comes to focus and energy. Some people find they can concentrate best in the early morning, while others hit their stride in the afternoon or late at night. The key is identifying your peak focus times. These are the periods during the day when your mind is sharpest and you're most alert. To discover your peak times, try keeping a focus journal for a week. Track when you feel most focused and when your concentration tends to wane. Look for patterns. You may find that you have a 2-hour window of intense focus every morning, or that your clarity spikes in the evening. Once you've identified your peak focus times, you can structure your day around them, tackling your most challenging tasks during these periods. Creating the right environment is another critical component of the focus formula. A distraction-free zone, whether physical or digital, is essential for achieving deep focus. This might mean setting up a clutter-free workspace or using noise-canceling headphones to block out distractions. In the digital realm, consider using website blockers or turning off notifications during your focus periods. The goal is to create an environment that signals to your brain that it's time to concentrate fully. Even with the right environment, maintaining focus can still be a challenge. This is where specific techniques, like the Pomodoro technique, come into play. The Pomodoro technique involves working in focused bursts of 25 minutes, followed by short breaks. The ticking clock creates a sense of urgency that helps overcome procrastination, while the scheduled breaks ensure you don't burn out. Mindfulness is another key aspect of the focus formula. In a world constantly vying for our attention, the ability to be fully present in the moment is invaluable. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing exercises, can help train your mind to return to the task at hand when it starts to wander. Finally, there's the concept of a digital detox. In our tech-driven world, our devices are often the biggest source of distraction. Set aside periods during the day where you disconnect from your devices. Even an hour of focused, undistracted work can drastically improve your productivity and focus. By implementing these strategies, you can build your own personalized focus formula, giving you the ability to slip into deep concentration whenever needed. This formula not only amplifies your productivity but also enhances the quality of your work, allowing you to achieve more with less effort. In today's world, where distractions are omnipresent, staying focused has become one of the most crucial and difficult skills to master. Modern life pulls our attention in multiple directions, making deep concentration feel like an elusive goal. Many people set out to be productive but soon find themselves trapped in the cycle of procrastination or burnout. Breaking free from this cycle requires not just motivation but also strategies to overcome the obstacles that prevent sustained focus. One of the main reasons people struggle with focus is procrastination. Particularly when faced with large or complex tasks, the instinct to delay is strong. An effective strategy to counter this is rewarding yourself after completing these tasks. You don't need grand incentives, even something small, like listening to your favorite song or taking a short walk outside, can be enough to keep you moving forward. The key is to associate task completion with positive reinforcement, creating a loop where finishing your work becomes inherently rewarding. Maintaining motivation, especially when working toward long-term goals, is another common challenge. It's easy to lose momentum when the finish line feels far away. To stay on track, it's essential to frequently reconnect with your why, the reason you set these goals in the first place. Visualization is a powerful tool in this regard. Taking time to imagine the emotions you'll experience upon achieving your goals can re-energize you, making the path to success feel more attainable. By forging a deep emotional connection with the outcome, you tap into a more powerful motivator than willpower alone. Actionable strategies can help bridge the gap between intention and execution. A simple yet highly effective method is the 2-minute rule. If a task will take less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. This small rule can prevent tasks from accumulating and overwhelming your mental space. Additionally, implementing daily accountability is crucial. Whether with a partner or through self-reflection, setting a specific time each day to review your progress and adjust your strategies keeps you focused on the bigger picture. Over time, as you integrate these habits into your routine, you'll notice a shift in how you approach your work. Tasks that once felt insurmountable will become easier to manage, and procrastination will lose its grip. You will experience a newfound sense of control over your day. However, while these strategies build momentum, mastering your day requires one more critical ingredient: focus. In an age where we are constantly bombarded by distractions, deep focus has become a superpower. Achieving deep focus consistently is a skill that can be cultivated. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution, but rather a personalized system tailored to your specific needs and circumstances. I call this the focus formula. The focus formula is about learning how to concentrate intensely on your most important tasks, despite the constant pulls on your attention. It's about working with your body's natural rhythms, building the right environment, and adopting techniques that enhance your ability to stay on track. Mastering focus isn't just about getting more done, it's about achieving a state of flow. Flow is that optimal state where you're fully immersed in your work, losing track of time as you perform at your highest level. Entering this state regularly enhances productivity and decreases stress, making your work not only more effective but also more enjoyable. The first step in crafting your focus formula is self-awareness. Each person has different rhythms of focus and energy. Some people are sharpest in the early morning, while others do their best work late at night. It's important to discover your peak times when your focus is naturally strongest. To do this, keep a journal for a week, noting when you feel most alert and when your energy dips. Once you've identified these patterns, schedule your most challenging tasks during your high-energy periods and save less demanding work for when your energy is low. Creating an environment that supports focus is another key aspect of the focus formula. A distraction-free workspace, whether physical or digital, can help you slip into deep concentration. This might mean setting up a clutter-free desk, using noise-canceling headphones, or utilizing website blockers during periods of intense work. In addition to this, establishing a digital detox routine can significantly boost your focus. By disconnecting from devices for an hour or more each day, you can reset your attention span and remind yourself of the pleasure of uninterrupted focus. Mindfulness is another essential component of the focus formula. Practicing mindfulness, through meditation or simple breathing exercises, can help train your brain to return to the task at hand when distractions arise. Even just 5 minutes of mindful breathing each day can dramatically improve your concentration over time. Like any skill, building focus requires patience and consistency, but over time, it becomes second nature. As you put these strategies into practice, you'll notice a significant shift in how you approach your day. tasks that once dragged on for hours will be completed in focused bursts. You'll feel less stressed and more accomplished. However, focus is only part of the equation. The other critical factor is energy management. Imagine being able to tap into a reservoir of vitality that keeps you operating at peak performance throughout the day. This is the essence of energy amplifiers, strategies and habits that enhance your energy levels and prevent burnout. For too long, productivity has been viewed through the lens of time management, with a focus on squeezing as much as possible into each day. But time isn't the only resource you need to manage. Energy is equally important. Everyone experiences fluctuations in energy throughout the day. There are moments when you feel alert and capable, and other times when even the simplest tasks feel overwhelming. These fluctuations are not random, they are part of your body's natural energy cycles. Understanding and working with these cycles allows you to perform at your best without depleting yourself. Start by paying close attention to your energy levels throughout the day. You may find that you have a surge of energy in the morning, a dip in the early afternoon, and another peak in the evening. Once you understand your energy cycles, you can align your most important tasks with your high energy periods. Save less demanding tasks for when your energy is lower. By doing this, you can sustain peak productivity for longer without feeling drained. Physical activity is one of the most effective energy amplifiers. It may seem counterintuitive, but regular exercise actually boosts your overall energy levels. Physical movement stimulates blood flow and increases oxygen to the brain, helping you stay sharp and alert. Whether it's a morning workout or a quick walk in the middle of the day, incorporating movement into your routine can dramatically improve your energy and focus. In conclusion, mastering your day requires a combination of deep focus and sustained energy. The focus formula helps you cultivate intense concentration, while energy amplifiers keep you operating at peak performance. By aligning your tasks with your natural rhythms, creating environments that support focus, and boosting your energy levels through mindful practices, you can achieve more in less time, and with greater satisfaction. In the fast-paced, digitally driven world, the challenge of maintaining energy and focus throughout the day has become more significant than ever. Many people find themselves drained by midday, pushing through tasks with diminishing returns. The good news is that there are practical ways to manage your energy, sharpen your focus, and keep your productivity at its peak. These methods don't require radical changes but are simple techniques you can incorporate into your daily routine, helping you sustain high performance without burning out. One of the most effective energy management tools is to incorporate short bursts of physical activity into your day. You don't need to hit the gym for an hour. Even 5-minute activities can make a difference. A brisk walk, a set of stretches, or a couple of minutes of jumping jacks can increase blood flow, elevate your heart rate, and improve your alertness. These activities are simple yet powerful, allowing you to reset your energy levels without disrupting your workflow. By moving your body periodically, you're not just keeping your energy up, but you're also breaking the monotony of sedentary work. Another powerful energy amplifier is the strategic use of breaks. Contrary to popular belief, pushing through the day without pauses doesn't maximize productivity. In fact, regular breaks are essential to maintain high levels of performance over extended periods. Research consistently shows that brief mental breaks help prevent burnout and improve focus. One effective strategy is to work in cycles of intense focus followed by short breaks, such as the 90-minute work cycle. This method capitalizes on the body's natural rhythm, known as ultradian rhythm, which fluctuates between high and low energy states. By aligning your work with these cycles, you can avoid mental fatigue and keep your productivity steady throughout the day. During these breaks, it's crucial to fully disengage from work-related thoughts. Step away from your workspace, stretch, or practice mindfulness. The key is to give your brain a chance to reset, which helps you return to your tasks with renewed focus. Incorporating activities like meditation or deep breathing during your breaks can further enhance this reset process, promoting clarity and reducing stress. Another interesting strategy for managing energy is taking power naps. Short naps of 10 to 20 minutes can significantly boost your alertness and cognitive performance. This brief rest allows your brain to recover from fatigue without the grogginess that often comes with longer naps. Although napping isn't always feasible in every work environment, if you have the opportunity, it's a great way to recharge during the day. To optimize these energy strategies, it's helpful to create an energy map of your typical day. For a week, track your energy levels at different times and assign a rating from 1 to 10. This exercise will reveal patterns, helping you identify when your energy peaks and when it dips. Once you understand your natural rhythms, you can schedule your most demanding tasks during your high-energy periods and save less strenuous activities for your low-energy times. This alignment of tasks with energy levels is essential for maximizing productivity and maintaining balance. In addition to tracking your energy, scheduling strategic breaks and physical activity can further enhance your day. Set reminders to ensure you take breaks regularly, even if it's just to stand up and move around your office or home. The act of moving not only boosts energy but also improves mood and cognitive function, making it easier to stay focused when you return to work. Of course, as with any new habit, there may be challenges as you implement these energy-boosting techniques. One common issue is experiencing energy slumps at inconvenient times. If this happens, try adjusting your task schedule to better align with your energy peaks. You may also need to experiment with different types of breaks or activities to see which ones provide the most significant energy boost for you. It's important to be flexible and open to tweaking your approach as you learn more about your body's needs. Another potential pitfall is overexertion. In the quest to be more productive, it's easy to push yourself too hard, leading to exhaustion. Remember, the goal of energy amplifiers is not short-term bursts of productivity followed by burnout. Instead, They aim for sustainable high performance over the long haul. Be sure to prioritize rest and recovery, including getting enough sleep each night. Without adequate rest, even the best energy management strategies won't be enough to keep you functioning at your best. As you refine these techniques, you'll likely notice significant changes in your day-to-day experience. Tasks that once drained you might now invigorate you. You'll find yourself accomplishing more while feeling less stressed, more balanced, and energized throughout the day. These energy management techniques provide a solid foundation for mastering your day. However, managing energy is just one piece of the puzzle. There's another critical factor that greatly affects your ability to navigate the complexities of daily life: adaptability. No matter how well you plan your day, life is unpredictable. Despite meticulous planning, unforeseen challenges and opportunities often arise, threatening to derail your progress. But adaptability allows you to navigate these disruptions with ease, keeping you on track even as circumstances change. This is where the concept of course corrections becomes vital. Course corrections are about adjusting your path in real time without losing sight of your overall goals. They aren't about abandoning your plans at the first sign of trouble, nor are they about sticking rigidly to a predetermined path. Instead, course corrections involve developing the flexibility to pivot when necessary, ensuring continued progress. Flexibility is a strength, not a weakness. In a constantly changing world, adaptability is essential for long-term success. Those who can adjust their approach without losing sight of their objectives are the ones who not only survive but thrive in the face of uncertainty. Adaptability is a skill that enables you to stay the course, even when life throws you unexpected challenges or new opportunities arise. Why is this skill so crucial? Progress is rarely linear. It's a series of advances and setbacks, with twists and turns along the way. By developing your ability to make course corrections, you ensure that setbacks remain temporary, and you're positioned to seize opportunities as they come. Furthermore, this practice builds resilience. Each time you successfully navigate a change, you strengthen your ability to adapt in the future, allowing you to maintain momentum even in the face of significant challenges. Building adaptability starts with awareness. Recognizing when a change in course is necessary is the first step. Many of us tend to push forward without reassessing, but developing a keen sense of when to adjust is essential for success. Implement regular check-ins with yourself throughout the day. These pauses don't need to be lengthy. Just a quick moment to assess whether you're still on track can be incredibly valuable. During these check-ins, ask yourself, am I still moving toward my goals? Have any new obstacles or opportunities arisen? Does my current approach still make sense given the circumstances? Once you've identified the need for a course correction, make the adjustment quickly and effectively. The faster you adapt, the less disruption you'll experience, and the more likely you are to stay on track. In this way, adaptability becomes a powerful tool in your arsenal, complementing your energy management techniques and further enhancing your ability to master your day. Navigating the complexities of modern life requires an arsenal of strategies, especially when it comes to managing time, energy, and unforeseen changes. Life rarely follows a neat, predictable pattern, and adjusting to the unexpected while still moving toward your goals is a vital skill. One of the most effective frameworks to help you make quick decisions in the face of challenges is the OODA loop, which stands for Observe, Orient, Decide, and Act. Developed by military strategist John Boyd, this process allows for swift decision-making without getting bogged down in overthinking. In the context of your day, the OODA loop can be applied as follows. You notice, observe, that an unexpected task arises, potentially disrupting your planned schedule. You then orient yourself by assessing the importance of this new task in relation to your existing priorities. Next, you decide on the best course of action, maybe rescheduling a lower priority task to make space for the new one. Finally, you act by implementing the necessary changes. The beauty of the OODA loop lies in its iterative nature. Rather than analyzing a situation endlessly, you make the best decision based on available information, act on it, and then reassess as needed. However, course corrections aren't just about responding to external changes. They also involve learning from your own experiences and continuously improving your approach. This is where daily reflection becomes invaluable. Taking a few minutes at the end of each day to assess what went well and what didn't provides critical feedback that informs your future decisions. This doesn't have to be a lengthy process. Even 5 minutes can yield valuable insights. Ask yourself, what were my wins today? What challenges did I encounter? How did I handle unexpected situations? And most importantly, what can I do differently tomorrow? As you engage in this process regularly, you'll start noticing patterns in your work and daily habits. For example, you may find that certain types of tasks consistently take more time than you expect, or that specific times of day are more prone to interruptions. Armed with this knowledge, you can proactively adjust your schedule, creating buffers where needed and minimizing disruptions. One of the most empowering aspects of making course corrections is the mindset it fosters. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, you start seeing them as learning opportunities. This shift in perspective builds resilience and allows you to bounce back more quickly from challenges. Developing flexibility and adaptability, like any skill, takes practice. A useful exercise is to introduce small changes into your routine to strengthen your adaptability muscle. You could try taking a different route to work, completing your tasks in a new order, or testing out a new approach to familiar challenges. The more you practice adapting to these minor changes, the better prepared you'll be when larger disruptions inevitably arise. Another practical exercise to develop your decision-making agility is to actively use the OODA loop in your daily life. Start with small, low-stakes decisions and practice moving through the observe, orient, decide, and act cycle quickly. As you do this, the process will become more intuitive, allowing you to handle unexpected situations with ease. While practicing adaptability, you may encounter some resistance. Even when you know a change is necessary, you might find yourself clinging to your original plan. If this happens, try practicing small, regular adjustments. The more you exercise flexibility, the more comfortable you'll become with change. On the other hand, you might fall into the trap of making so many small adjustments that you lose sight of your overarching goals. To avoid this, make it a habit to revisit and reaffirm your objectives regularly. This way, your course corrections always align with your long-term goals rather than just reacting to the most immediate demands on your attention. As you continue to refine your adaptability and course correction skills, you'll likely notice significant improvements in how you navigate your days. Challenges that once felt overwhelming may now seem like opportunities for creative problem solving. You may also start feeling more confident and capable, knowing that you have the tools to handle whatever comes your way. But while the ability to make effective course corrections is essential for mastering your day, it's not the final piece of the puzzle. As you become more adept at handling the ups and downs of daily life, you may start to wonder, how can I ensure that all these efforts are truly moving me toward my most important goals? How do I measure my progress and maintain a sense of accomplishment, especially when I'm constantly making adjustments? This is where the concept of the achievement zone comes into play, a mindset and practice that allows you to recognize and celebrate your daily wins, no matter how small, to keep motivation high and reinforce positive behavior. At the end of each day, how do you typically feel? Are you frustrated by all the tasks left undone, or do you experience a sense of satisfaction in what you've accomplished? The difference between these feelings can have a profound impact on your long-term motivation and success. Entering the achievement zone means intentionally shifting your focus from what's incomplete to what you've achieved. The achievement zone is about more than just checking off items on a to-do list. It's about acknowledging even the small victories that contribute to your overall progress. For example, maybe you didn't finish the big project you planned to, but you made significant progress on it. Recognizing and celebrating these wins, however small, creates a positive feedback loop that encourages you to continue those productive behaviors. This practice isn't just about making yourself feel good in the moment, it has long-term benefits for your motivation and focus. When you consistently end your day feeling accomplished, you're more likely to start the next day with confidence and enthusiasm. On the other hand, if you end each day feeling overwhelmed by what's left to do, you may wake up the next morning feeling defeated before you even begin. The achievement zone helps you avoid that pitfall by reinforcing a sense of progress and forward momentum. So, how do you consistently enter the achievement zone? It starts with deliberate daily reflection and review. Just as you reflect on challenges and course corrections, take time to reflect on your successes. This isn't about going over every detail of your day, but rather focusing on what went well. What did you achieve today? What progress did you make, no matter how small? Celebrating these moments creates a sense of fulfillment and reinforces the behaviors that led to those achievements. Building the habit of daily reflection, combined with a mindset of adaptability, creates a powerful cycle of growth and improvement. Each day becomes an opportunity to learn, adjust, and celebrate your wins, no matter the challenges that come your way. Navigating life's ever-evolving challenges requires flexibility and strategic reflection. The key to maintaining progress, even in the face of disruptions, lies in developing a mindset and set of habits that foster both adaptability and reflection. One of the best strategies for this is the OODA loop, a decision-making framework that stands for observe, orient, decide, and act, designed by military strategist John Boyd. In everyday life, the OODA loop could look something like this. You encounter a new task that threatens to disrupt your schedule. Observe. You then pause and evaluate how this task compares in importance to the others already on your list. Orient. After considering your options, you decide on a course of action, perhaps moving less critical tasks to make room for the new priority. Decide. Finally, you implement the plan and adjust your schedule accordingly. Act. The OODA loop promotes quick decision-making, focusing on the best possible action based on available information, with the ability to course-correct as necessary. Adjusting to unexpected situations, however, is only half the battle. Equally important is learning from your experiences and integrating those lessons into future decisions. This is where daily reflection comes in, providing a structured opportunity to look back and extract valuable insights. Even just 5 minutes at the end of your day to review your achievements and struggles can lead to powerful insights. Reflect on questions like, what did I accomplish? What obstacles did I encounter? How did I manage unforeseen challenges? What could I do differently tomorrow? Over time, these daily reflections can reveal patterns in how you work and where disruptions tend to occur. For instance, you might realize that certain tasks regularly take longer than expected, or that certain times of day are more prone to interruptions. Armed with this information, you can make proactive adjustments, such as scheduling buffer time or restructuring your day to minimize interruptions. Perhaps one of the most profound shifts that comes from engaging in this reflective practice is the mindset change. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, you begin to recognize them as opportunities for learning and growth. This mindset of resilience and flexibility helps you bounce back faster and maintain forward momentum, no matter what life throws your way. Building resilience and adaptability requires consistent practice. One way to start is by introducing small, intentional changes into your daily routine. Maybe you try a different route to work, reorder your task list, or approach a project in a new way. These small shifts train your brain to adapt, making you more comfortable with change and better prepared for larger, unexpected disruptions. You can also practice decision-making by using the OODA loop in minor, everyday situations. The more you move through the observe, orient, decide, and act cycle, the more intuitive it becomes, allowing you to make effective decisions under pressure. However, as with any new skill, there will be challenges. One common roadblock is resistance to change, even when it's clear that an adjustment is necessary. If you find yourself resisting, start with small, regular changes. The more you practice flexibility, the easier it becomes. Another challenge is losing sight of long-term goals while making daily adjustments. To avoid this, regularly revisit your main objectives to ensure your course corrections are aligned with your broader goals, not just immediate demands. As you refine these skills, you'll notice that what once seemed like overwhelming challenges now present themselves as opportunities for creative problem solving. You'll also likely experience an increased sense of confidence, knowing that you can handle whatever comes your way. But while adaptability and course corrections are critical for managing your day-to-day, they're not the end goal. As you become more adept at handling daily challenges, you might start to wonder, how can I ensure that all this effort leads to long-term success and fulfillment? How can I measure my progress, especially when I'm constantly making adjustments? This is where the concept of the achievement zone comes into play. The achievement zone is a mindset that focuses on recognizing and celebrating your daily wins, no matter how small they might be. Rather than ending your day feeling frustrated by unfinished tasks, you take stock of what you did accomplish and celebrate your progress. This practice of acknowledging achievements, however minor, creates a positive feedback loop that encourages continued productive behavior. It reinforces the idea that each day, no matter what challenges arose, you moved closer to your goals. Recognizing your daily wins isn't just about boosting your morale, it's about creating lasting momentum. When you end your day in the achievement zone, feeling proud of what you've accomplished, you're more likely to start the next day with confidence and energy. On the other hand, if you focus only on what you didn't finish, you risk waking up feeling discouraged and overwhelmed. The achievement zone is about shifting your focus from what's left undone to what you've achieved, setting a positive tone for the days to come. To enter the achievement zone consistently, develop a practice of daily review and reflection. Take a few minutes at the end of each day to jot down your accomplishments, no matter how small. Did you clear your inbox? Finish a portion of a project? Have a productive meeting with a colleague? These are all wins worth celebrating. Also, reflect on what you learned during the day. What challenges did you face, and how did you handle them? What worked, and what didn't? This process isn't just about feeling good, it's about gathering insights that can help you improve. Another powerful tool is keeping a success journal. This is not a detailed diary, but a focused record of your achievements. Each evening, write down 3 to 5 things you accomplished, no matter how small. This practice not only helps you acknowledge your daily wins, but also creates a written record of your progress. On days when you feel discouraged, you can look back at your journal and remind yourself of how far you've come. Additionally, gratitude plays a key role in entering the achievement zone. Each evening, take a moment to note 3 things you're grateful for. Practicing gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, fostering a positive mindset. Setting intentions for the next day also helps bridge today's accomplishments with tomorrow's potential. This is not about creating a detailed to-do list, but deciding how you want to approach the next day. What qualities do you want to embody? What's the most important thing you want to accomplish? Setting these intentions helps create a sense of purpose and direction. Finally, part of entering the achievement zone involves winding down at the end of the day. Create a routine that allows you to transition from activity to rest. This could involve reading, listening to calming music, or meditating. The goal is to signal to your mind and body that it's time to relax and recharge. As you practice entering the achievement zone, you'll likely notice changes in how you view your days. Tasks that once felt like chores may start to feel more rewarding as you begin to acknowledge and celebrate your progress. You'll also find yourself more motivated, knowing that your efforts will be recognized, and your resilience will grow as you view challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. Life is a journey filled with possibilities, and the knowledge you've gained empowers you in ways you may not yet fully realize. First and foremost, you've cultivated a newfound confidence in making daily decisions. You now understand the importance of aligning your actions with your core values, prioritizing effectively, and making adjustments as circumstances shift. This enhanced confidence flows into every area of your life, allowing you to face challenges with a sense of assurance and embrace opportunities as they arise. Moreover, your ability to achieve personal and professional goals has significantly improved. You've learned to break down larger objectives into manageable daily tasks, maintain focus and energy throughout your day, and recognize your progress consistently. By implementing these strategies, you have developed a reliable system that transforms your aspirations into reality. What once seemed like distant or unreachable goals now have clear pathways leading to their fulfillment. The impact of mastering your daily routine extends far beyond individual achievements. Think about how these practices enhance your relationships. With better time management skills, you can carve out quality moments with loved ones instead of being consumed by unfinished tasks or looming deadlines. This presence in your interactions enriches your connections, allowing for deeper conversations and shared experiences. Additionally, the personal growth you've experienced through mastering your daily routine naturally leads to improved communication and understanding in your relationships. As you become more self-aware and intentional in your actions, you develop greater empathy for others, enabling you to navigate interpersonal dynamics with grace and wisdom. Now, let's explore the true extent of what you can achieve now that you've embraced the principles of daily mastery. The consistent achievement of both daily and long-term goals is not only possible, it becomes highly probable. Equipped with the right tools, you can break down complex objectives into actionable steps, maintain motivation over time, and adapt your approach as needed. This consistency is the cornerstone of remarkable long-term success. You've also developed greater resilience and adaptability in the face of challenges. By shifting your perspective to view setbacks as opportunities for growth, you can now make real-time adjustments instead of feeling overwhelmed. You are no longer a passive observer in your life. You possess the confidence and skills to navigate whatever obstacles arise, turning them into stepping stones for further growth. Here's where the magic truly happens. As you continue to practice these concepts, you'll notice that your results improve with less effort over time. This is the power of mastery. What once required conscious effort and deliberate practice will begin to feel instinctive, becoming an integral part of who you are. Imagine a future where planning your day, maintaining focus, managing your energy, and celebrating your achievements occur as naturally as breathing. This isn't just a fantasy, it's the reality that awaits you on the path to lifelong mastery. As you journey forward, you will find yourself achieving more while feeling less stressed and more aligned with your true purpose. The continuous improvement that comes with reduced effort does not mean you will stop growing or challenging yourself. On the contrary, as these foundational skills become automatic, you'll free up mental and emotional resources to tackle even greater challenges and pursue more ambitious goals. Your capacity for achievement will expand, opening doors to possibilities you might not currently envision. As we reach the conclusion of our exploration together, I want to impart a powerful truth. The principles and practices you've learned are not merely about productivity or time management. They are about reclaiming control over your life and living with intention and purpose. By mastering your days, you become the architect of your own destiny. Each decision, action, and reflection is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life, allowing you to create a narrative of growth, achievement, and fulfillment. You are crafting a legacy of continuous improvement that positively impacts not only your life but also the lives of those around you. As you close this chapter and return to your daily routine, remember that you hold the keys to unlocking your full potential. You have the power to shape your days, years, and ultimately your entire life journey. The path of lifelong mastery lies ahead, filled with opportunities for growth, achievement, and profound satisfaction. Embrace this journey wholeheartedly. Celebrate your progress, learn from setbacks, and keep moving forward. Every day is a new opportunity to apply what you've learned, refine your approach, and step more fully into your power. You are now equipped not just to master your day, but to master your life. The future is yours to shape, one day at a time. So go forth with confidence, purpose, and the knowledge that you possess everything needed to create a life of extraordinary achievement and deep fulfillment. Your journey of lifelong mastery begins now, and as you put these principles into action, you will undoubtedly witness remarkable changes. Copyright 2024 by AudioBooksTube. Thank you for listening. Please consider to subscribe, like, and share to help the channel grow new videos on a daily basis.